What's going on, everyone? This is Phil with Avidfilms, and this is the lot update video. So first things first, sorry if I'm talking a little bit weird. Earlier this week I got my wisdom teeth taken out, all four, so my mouth hurts a little bit. But anyways, let's talk about what all have I done to the lot since the last video. Well, first things first, I brought in some dirt and I made a little house pad. I got like 10 loads of dirt and I got them for a pretty good deal. The plant right down the road was on like a deadline or something, I guess, and they had to get them out by the end of the week. So they're letting them go for like $35 a load, basically like what it takes just to deliver it. So I got 10 loads of dirt, got them to my lot, got them spread out for a little house pad, and I got it looking nice, got it ready for the house. So after I got all my dirt set up, I started to work on my electric panel where my main breaker is gonna go, and I took some videos of that, so I'll show them right now. What's going on, everyone? So we're back at my lot today. So right now what we're fixing to do, I'm fixing to try to get a panel set up so I can get my electricity in here. So really I only got 2 poles to drill. I got to put a 20-footer right here, and then the service wire is going to come off of that, hit that telephone pole. So yeah, I only have to drill 2 holes today, and it fucking sucks because I don't got the tractor right now, so got to use these bad boys and they blow. So let's get after it. And that's it. Hole 1 down, 1 more to go. It's rough out here. This is the worst part about it. The mud gets stuck right in there, and it's just fucked. So we finally got the 2 holes drilled. We had to go to the store, get another piece of conduit to run. But basically this is what we're doing. We're about to put the weather seal or head, whatever it's called, on top. We ran the wires through it, put the cap on, and then we got this piece of conduit right here we had to go get, because it has to be schedule 80, not schedule 40. So we went and got schedule 80. We're about to run the wires through it, hook it up there, and then we're gonna mount this to the pole before we stand it up, because it's gonna be 15 feet in the air, so we want to get all that work done before we go up with it. So that's what we're about to do. Alright, so we got this board mounted with the pole on it. The wires ran through, so now this piece is ready to go up in the air. We're going to clear all these boards out the way and get it ready. Alright, so we got my dad's truck over here, we got the pulling rig, and we're about to just try to choke the pole up and lift it so, we don't have to lift it. What's up, the board across here looking like?
Looks amazing.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that'll do.
That'll fucking do.
Alright, we got both of the poles set in the concrete nice and level. So now we're finna get all these 2x8s right here, and we're just gonna start running them down. So we're calling it a day right here, boys, but this is what it's looking like. A little bit bigger than I planned on it being, but, you know, there it is.
it's lit. I'm gonna come back another day and put this all 3 little panels I got on there, and then hopefully get some electricity next week.
So after getting my electricity panel set up, it was time for me to get septic and water at my lot. So where my lot is located is right outside of the city limits, and right across from the street they're going to build a new hospital. So since it's right outside of the city limits, I don't have septic and water there, but they're going to have to bring it down there anyways, you know, for the new hospital that's being built. So I was thinking, like, you know, why not just tie it in? So I contacted the city and actually got a paper in the mail talking about my property was going to be annexed. But in order for my property to be annexed and then to bring city septic and water, there's like 7 or 8 houses before me. Everyone in line has to say yes in order for it to get to me. So long story short, what ended up happening is not everyone in line said yes. So that idea kind of got scratched for a couple of weeks, and then I ended up talking to my uncle, which drills water wells. I told him, hey dude, I'm ready for water, and he said, all right, we can get you in a couple of weeks. Anyways, about a week before I was ready to drill my well, I said, you know, let me just check with the city one more time just to make sure they're not going to bring it down. And so I checked with them, and apparently there's like a new city manager or someone that works for the city working there that my dad knew. So he talked to him and was telling him, like, hey, you know, my son is trying to get city septic and water out of his place, and he would even pay for it if he needs to. And he was like, all right, well, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. We got a meeting in like 2 weeks, so let me talk to him and see what I can find out. So about 2 or 3 weeks went by, talked to him, and basically it came down to they're waiting on the state for something. And so, like, as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, that's going to take forever, because I've already dealt with the state when I was trying to put my driveway culverts in. They said it'd take 12 weeks just to get the permit, and it ended up taking like 16 weeks and 4 days. So I was like, yeah, I'm not waiting on that. So I ended up calling my uncle, and I was like, all right, dude, I'm for real ready this time. They're not going to come through with it. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready. And so about 2 weeks passed by, and then we started drilling my water well, which I got some footage to show you right now. So now the well is dug, I'm ready for septic. I haven't got the water well tank set up yet, but the well is dug, and that's, you know, the most important part really. So I'm ready for septic. I called the guy, he came out and like within like 2 or 3 weeks I think, and so I got some footage of that to show you right now. So everything's all in now, septic, water well, and electricity. So I guess we can go to my lot real quick and I'll show you just kind of what it's looking like as of right now. But it's pretty much ready for my house to be moved on it. All right, guys, so here is my lot as of today. I just mowed it, looking all right. I still got some dirt left over from like running the pipes, the septic system. You know, it's still looking, you know, not grassy, but give it some time, give it some rain, it'll get better. But yeah, so let's check out the water well. All right, so here is the water well. So we don't have the tank set right here. We're actually going to offset it over there by the electricity panel. You can see the ground is still messed up from whenever we had to, you know, bury the pipes to run over here. And then yeah, there's my little house pad. It's got a bunch of grass growing on it now, so that's good. And there it is. This is the electricity panel all set up, ready to go. Got the pipe or the pole coming up, connected to the service wires, running down into my meter, then the breaker box. And got a little extra couple plugs right here. And then I got one line being used right now to power my septic. And then soon, like I said, this is where my water well tank is gonna go. Got the pipe sticking up, got the electricity for it. And yeah, so that cord is gonna go into the box too. And yeah, probably gonna put like a little tank pad back here, make it look nice. So yeah, like I said, gonna give it some time, let this grass grow, and I think it's gonna be looking nice. And then there's the septic, looking pretty good. You can see we got some sprinklers over there. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then this pipe right here is where all of my drainage from my house is gonna come into. And then it's gonna go right into the septic. And then, so you see these poles right here? Well, I used to have 4 of them set up, and that was gonna be like kind of like the marker where I was gonna have my house sitting. But I ran over 2 with the mower. So in between these poles right here, somewhere where my house is gonna sit. And yeah, gonna have the windows facing towards the road. Porch on that side. And yeah, it should be pretty good. Fence still looking nice. It probably could use like a power washing, but I'm lazy. Forgot to weed eat right there, but you know, that's okay. We'll get it next time. Driveway still looking ship shape. I gotta bring in some more gravel once I get my house set in to have a little driveway right here. All right, let's take one last look at the lot before we leave. Electricity panel, fence, septic, house pad, and the water well. Looking great. So you've seen what the lot looks like as of today. So now let's talk about actually moving the house over to the lot. I've been in contact with some house movers, and the one I contacted first, they say they're backlogged for like 3 months in order for them to, you know, to get to my house and actually move it out there. So what she ended up doing is giving me some other people's information, and I contacted them, and they said that they might be able to move it this weekend. So big things coming. Hopefully by the time you're watching this video, the house has been moved and I'll already be working on the next video. But let's talk about right now what's gonna come when I move the house. All right, so yeah, the washer and dryer hookup is right behind this dresser right here. But you know, if I put it there, it's gonna take away a lot of my closet space. So what I'm thinking is take out this wall, open it up, and you know, put a stackable washer and dryer like right here, or side by side if I have room. But anyway, so that'll make my closet feel a little bit bigger. I'll have a place to wash my clothes now. And then, I mean, like I said, there's gonna be a wall coming out right here to like right there, 3 feet. So it's gonna take out a little bit of room in here, but you're gonna have a washer and dryer. So it's gonna be good all in all. But in order to do that, you know, I had to take my desk out, which you probably already see. So, you know, I haven't really painted or anything to fix it. Carpet, you know, I had to rip up too. But anyway, so I haven't really fixed it just because I know I'm gonna have to fix it later after I move it. So yeah, that's my new desk too. It's pretty lit. It rises and lowers. Pretty big too. It fits everything I need. But yeah, so that's gonna be one of the main thing that happens right there. But other stuff that I'm worried about when I move it is the sheetrock. I already know it's gonna crack. It's no big deal. I mean, when I was moving my desk, as you can see, I kind of knocked a hole in it, which is, you know, no big deal. I gotta fix it anyway, so that's not a big deal. I know the sheetrock is gonna crack, but what I'm really worried about is my shower tiles cracking. If that cracks, I'm gonna be pretty upset, but I mean, I'm kind of expecting it But if the actual tile's cracked, that's going to be upsetting because I'm going to have to redo it. But if just the grout cracks, that'll be pretty easy to fix. And it has like the whole backer boards and like a rubber type alignment behind it. So I mean, if the grout cracks, it should be fine. But if the tile cracks, probably gonna have to redo it. My dad thinks my granite countertops are gonna crack, but I don't really think so. Just because like there's plywood beneath it all. So I think that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna try to leave my appliances here. When I move it, I gotta ask the mover if I can. But yeah, for the most part, really just worried about the shower. So hopefully nothing other than that will break. And then, you know, that I think that's gonna be like the main change. Other little changes are like obviously the carpet, I gotta redo that. But other than that, I don't really expect to change, or hopefully I won't have to redo anything else. But alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I get the house moved over to the lot this weekend. After that, I'll probably make a video of the house being moved over there and kind of show like what all broke and like what all I gotta fix and my plans. And then after that, I'll probably make one more video of it all set up and ready to go. So until then, you know, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.